We often hear the term bipartisan, Big Tent, and walking across the aisle to identify governmental cooperation between different parties or different factions within the same party. What will be your leadership approach to those who would oppose your legislative initiatives?
Working with people is one thing. Being shut out completely is one other thing altogether. I've spoken to so many state reps in our great state along the trail of this campaign, which started way back last September. And the level of frustration is immense. You know, folks, they were elected to represent us, and they have not been allowed to do that in a lot of cases. They've been completely shut out of the process. So I come at this a little differently. Hey, you got to... this reaching across the aisle stuff, where has that gotten us in the last several years? Not only here in the state, but nationally. I look at it a little differently. Here's how I do it. I open the door, I look out, I say, hey, Democrats, hey, maybe some Republicans. Here's the agenda. If you guys want to participate, smaller government, reduce spending, tax cuts, Big Tent. Come on over. Happy. No problem. You don't? You want to continue with your agenda? Particularly if we do what I think we're going to do in November 2nd? Stay there. It's time to define ourselves. It's time. We have to make a cavernous difference between our positions, our conservative values, and their progressive values. Moderation causes us to lose. So let's get back to solid ground. That's how I feel about it. I'm not trying to be ungracious, but I think that's the way it has to be when we move forward in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.